Locals spoke of it in hushed tones. The house on Whispering Pines Lane, a place of shadows, they said, where bad things happened. Some whispered of a family gone without a trace, others of dark rituals, unholy practices. All agreed, stay away. I scoffed at their superstitions. An aspiring photographer drawn to the macabre, I saw opportunity. The house, a subject ripe for capturing. Its darkness, a story waiting to be told. Little did I know, the house was waiting for me too. As twilight deepened, the house came alive, shadows stretching and shifting. Whispers, barely audible, seemed to emanate from the walls like secrets being shared. They spoke of pain, of loss, of something dark and hungry, a presence that felt ancient and malevolent. Footsteps echoed from the floor above, heavy and slow, deliberate, as if someone or something was pacing. I stumbled back against a wall, my hand closing around the locket, its cold metal a small comfort. The woman in the picture seemed to be watching me, her eyes filled with a desperate warning, almost pleading. The whispers grew louder, forming words I couldn't quite make out, but their urgency was unmistakable. But one word, repeated over and over, cut through the darkness. Run! It echoed in my mind, urging me to flee. Driven by a primal fear I couldn't control, I ran as fast as my legs could carry me, my heart pounding in my chest like a drum. Up the creaking stairs, down a hallway that seemed to stretch on forever, each step echoing in the silence, amplifying my dread. I burst into a room at the end, hoping to find an escape, a sanctuary from the terror that pursued me, but there was only a mirror, its surface clouded with age, reflecting a distorted version of reality. As I stared into the reflection, my breath caught in my throat, my pulse quickening with a new kind of fear. It wasn't my face staring back at me, but something far more sinister. A gaunt, pale face with eyes that burned like hot coals leered back at me, its expression twisted in a malevolent grin. And behind me, a shadowy figure began to solidify in the reflection. I spun around, my mind racing with the impossibility of what I was seeing. The room was empty, devoid of any life or movement. But the air hung heavy, charged with an unseen menace that seemed to seep into my very bones. The whispers that once echoed through the halls were gone, the footsteps that had haunted me now silenced. Only a heavy silence remained, broken only by the sound of my own ragged breathing, each inhale and exhale a reminder of my fear. I backed away slowly, never taking my eyes off the spot where the figure had stood, my heart pounding in my chest. Then I turned and fled, running faster than I ever had before, my feet barely touching the ground as I raced through the dark woods. I didn't stop until I reached my car, the engine roaring to life, a welcome sound that cut through the oppressive silence. As I sped away, I glanced back at the house, its silhouette stark against the moonlit sky, a dark reminder of what I had left behind. And in the window, I thought I saw a face watching me, smiling as if it knew something I didn't. The locket lay on my passenger seat, the woman's face twisted into a grotesque grin, a chilling memento of the night's events. Some stories, I realize now, are best left untold. Some places, unvisited, their mysteries better left in the shadows. The house on Whispering Pines Lane holds its secrets close, its walls whispering tales of those who dared to uncover them. And I pray it never lets them go, for some secrets are too dangerous to be revealed.